and POV. 3 months. That's how long it's been since the doors of the elevator closed and I saw Jungkook surrounded by officers. 3 months of living in this beautiful, sun-drenched villa in Jeju, staring at the ocean waves and feeling the baby kick against my ribs. Mingyu has been a saint. He didn't just hide me, he protected me. It turns out he wasn't trying to steal me. He was Jungkook's insurance policy. They had been planning to take down Jungkook's father for years. My pregnancy just accelerated the timeline. I'm sitting on the porch, the orange glow of the sunset hitting the water, when I hear the gravel crunch. A black SUV pulls up. My heart stops. It's not Mingyu. The door opens, and Jungkook steps out. He looks exhausted. He's lost weight. His hair is longer, and he's wearing a simple white shirt with the sleeves rolled up. Just the boy who used to pull my pigtails, now looking at me like I'm his entire world. Jungkook. My voice cracks. He doesn't say a word. He just runs. He reaches the porch in seconds and pulls me into his arms, burying his face in my neck. I can feel him trembling. "I'm sorry it took so long," he whispers, his voice thick with emotion. "I had to make sure he could never touch either of you again. It's over, YN. He's gone. And the charges against me were dropped once we showed the evidence of his coercion." I pull back, my hands cupping his face. "And the baby? The heart defect?" Jungkook lets out a shaky laugh, pressing his forehead to mine. "It was a lie, a total fabrication. My father forged the medical files to keep us under his thumb. Our baby is perfectly healthy, sweetheart. Everything he told us was just another move in his sick game." I let out a breath I've been holding for 90 days. The relief is so intense I almost collapse, but Jungkook catches me, his grip firm and protective. "Jungkook POV." I look down at her, and the butterflies I've felt since I was 10 years old turn into a full-blown riot in my chest. She's glowing. Her stomach is round and perfect, and she looks like a dream in the soft Jeju light. I spent 3 months in legal hell, fighting off my father's lawyers and clearing my name, just for this moment. "YN," I say, my voice steady for the first time in years. "I know I started this as a villain. I know I trapped you. I know I was a wrong, and that you should have run away from me." I drop to one knee on the wooden porch. I don't have a contract in my hand this time. I have a small velvet box. "I don't want a marriage based on a mistake or a pregnancy," I whisper, looking up at her with everything I have. "I want to start over. I want to earn you. I want to be the man you choose, not the man you're stuck with." I open the box. It's a simple, elegant band with a small, glowing opal. Her birthstone. "YN, will you marry me? For real this time?" She's crying, but she's smiling through the tears. She reaches down, pulling me back up to my feet instead of just saying yes. "Only if you promise to stop being such a dramatic CEO," she laughs, throwing her arms around my neck. "I promise," I say, before pulling her into a kiss that tastes like salt, sunshine, and a future that finally belongs to us. Epilogue. 1 year later, YN POV. John Jung-hyun, put that down right now. The toddler, who looks exactly like a mini version of Jungkook, giggles and continues to crawl toward the expensive vase in the living room. Before he can reach it, a pair of strong arms scoops him up. Jungkook lifts our son into the air, making him squeal with delight. Jungkook is wearing a World's Best Dad t-shirt Anna bought him as a joke. "He's got your stubbornness," Jungkook says, walking over and kissing my temple. "And your habit of getting into things he shouldn't," I tease, leaning into him. The penthouse is different now. It's filled with toys, laughter, and messy fingerprints on the glass windows. Mingyu is coming over for dinner later. He's officially the cool uncle who brings way too many presents. Jungkook's father is a distant memory, living out his days in a legal exile he can never return from. Jungkook sets Jung-hyun down in his playpen and turns to me, his eyes darkening with that familiar heat that still gives me butterflies every single day. "You know," he whispers, pulling me flush against him. "I still think about that greenhouse sometimes." "The accident?" I smirk, looping my arms around his waist. "The best mistake I ever made," he murmurs, leaning down to capture my lips in a slow, lingering kiss that feels like home. We weren't supposed to love each other. We were enemies, rivals, and a business deal. But as I look at my husband and our son, I realize that sometimes the messiest beginnings lead to the most beautiful endings. Questions for the readers. We made it. Are you happy they got their happily ever after? Who was your favorite character? Protective Jungkook or wingman Mingyu? Let me know in the comments.